directory is here. And I'm just going to click up here. Here we have the source part and the target part. So we have here's source engine related stuff and here's target engine related stuff. We're just looking at the objects. I mean, we're seeing the business objects, card, account, customer, that came from the target map, and that was imported into the source map, and then it popped up here, so we can actually run these things through the source engine. I'm going to do that. We're just going to take some customers. If I knew a customer number, I could type it here, and I would migrate just that one customer. What I'm going to do in this instance, I'm just going to take 10 arbitrary customers, which is also something that you do quite often. You have changed something in the mapping, you just want to verify that you haven't made any serious mistakes or anything, so you're just running on a little subset, and if that's okay, then you can go and run on the entire mass. We're just taking 10, clicking submit, and that submits a job. Well, it already finished. So here you have the job list that shows you a complete history of everything that happened since the last reset of this entire migration. So you also get sort of this, who did what, when, where, and how, right? So you get this history of what happened. In this case, we got 10 customers and they were all okay. There was nothing rejected. So here's another thing. This is updated real time when the job is executing. So if you have made a mistake in the mapping, so everything is being rejected, you don't have to wait. If this is a big migration, it might take several hours for this thing to finish. You don't have to wait till it's over to realize that it was all irrelevant because there was some silly mistake in there that you should have corrected. If they're all falling off the cliff, you can just cancel this job and go back and correct your stuff and then try one more time without having to wait for it to finish. In this case, there was no problems. So now I'm going to jump over on the target side. So here we see at once that 10 customers are now red, and that means that because we have just run them through the source engine, the director automatically cleaned up any result from the target engine for these 10 customers because you can't trust it anymore because you just got new input from the source engine. So this kind of housekeeping is also built into the director. You don't have to worry about that. That's all automatic. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take the customers, and instead of clicking a limit of 10, I'm just going over here and saying the difference. That means we're just going to find the 10 missing ones and run those through the target engine. I'm also going to click the descendants, telling the director to resolve all the dependencies that were given by the relationships defined in the target map. Submitting that one. Let's go back to the job list. Here we go. So it's executing up here. You see, we got 10 customers, but we also got 20 accounts, and we got 13 cards. So we have 13 cards depending on some of these 20 accounts that were depending on some of these 10 customers. So a complete and recursive resolutions of the dependencies in the target map, and assurance that they all execute in the right order. First, we finalize level 0, and when everything is done, then we run level 1, and when everything is done, then we run level 2. If you go back, we even have a full Monty button. That just means just run everything, right? Just run everything, and we will automatically run it in the correct sequence for you.